You might be thinking you look quite young to be up here. I get that a lot. When I tell people that I'm actually 19 years old, they usually think I could still be aborted. Despite my age, I'm actually working 3 jobs at the moment. Yeah, I work in my local sports club. I'm used as bait by the police to catch pedophiles. And I seduce priests in order to extort money from them. Oh, I'm kidding. But I work at a sports club. But I was picking up a lady's empty beer glasses at work when she turned to me and she said, "Excuse me, but may I ask how old you are?" I said, "I'm 19 years old." And she said, "Really? Because I have a 15-year-old son and he looks much older than you." So now I'm just imagining a really mature son. You know, the sort of kid who has a moustache at age 11. I bet she had to have to talk with him when he was 7 because she just found him furiously masturbating with his huge 8-inch penis. Dora the Explorer. While having a midlife crisis because he found a grey hair in his scalp that morning. He was just wondering how the hell he's going to pay child support to his 2 11-year-old daughters who were just growing up way too quickly. But it's not all bad. At least he doesn't have to worry about him playing outside on his own because really, well, pedophile's going to find him attractive. Not this one. Kind of a bit of a side note, researchers have actually found that there's a hereditary gene which can make you more predisposed to being a pedophile. I must get that from my uncle, Alan Jones. I didn't say any of this to the lady. I didn't say any of this. What I did say was potentially much worse. I turned to her and I said, "May I ask how old you are?" She was a little bit taken aback, but she said, "I'm 40 years old." And I said, "Really? Because my mum's 45 and she looks much younger than you." So I don't work there anymore. I have a lot more free time on my hands now. I was flicking through the channels on TV last night and I saw the ending of the movie The Notebook. Has anybody here not seen or don't know the end of the movie The Notebook? Alright, well sir, I'm about to save you 2 hours of shit viewing. Is that the girlfriend that you're with? Oh, good, I was about to say you're dodging a bullet there. The movie really made me think that, oh, first of all, I'll explain it to you. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a story about how a man and a woman romantically meet. It's all a story about meeting and he goes to war and everything. And eventually, it's a flashback and the man and the man's telling the story of the woman who has Alzheimer's disease and she has memory loss. It's all very sad and it's all very terrible. But I eventually thought to myself, you know, in 70 years when I'm in a nursing home, what would I do for fun? And then I eventually thought that I'd sit an old senile lady down, put my arm around her, tell her the ending from the movie The Notebook, and I'm in. I'd find some kids to act as grandchildren crawling on the front lawn. It'd be fantastic. It'd be consistent pussy as well. Because the next day, when she's forgotten, you can just do it again. I feel like MILFs have always been alluring, but they're so experienced. Well, imagine how experienced 80-year-old grandma is. She knows how to give hand jobs, blow jobs, buzz jobs, joiner jobs, job jobs, paint jobs, everything but Steve Jobs. Because the Steve Jobs is the one where she learns how to use a fucking computer. There is a downside to the Notebook trick though, and it's not going to hell. No, it's that eventually she realised it's married sex and it'll become really monotonous. Like when the man tells his wife he's about to come in the same tone as if he's just been called down for dinner. "I'm coming." I've started going to bars and clubs. So, man, not that funny. I've had a year's experience of going there, and one thing I've learned is that whenever you go to a bar or a club and you talk to a woman, they always know you're trying to have sex with them. So I never know what to do. I was at the club a few nights ago when I was thinking about this, and I saw my cousin Sally from across the dance floor. I told her about my problem, and she said, "No, Jack, you've got it all wrong. You just need to be confident." So I said, "You're right." I pushed out my chest, pulled my shoulders back, chin up, and then I fucked my cousin. I was as confident as shit that works. And that's not the last time I go to a bar in Tasmania. Thank you very much, everybody.